You lied to my face!
Yes, he was.
You lied to my face! You piece of shit!
This is the cousin of a 16-year-old boy who was just shot by a gang member in broad daylight in front of a church.
I just want to see him.
I know you do. But I know you do, but this isn't how you want to see him, okay?
What's worse is that there wasn't just one victim. There were two.
Kick these fucking pants off me. Fuck me. Go the fuck. Gone, huh?
Left leg?
Please. Yeah.
Here, left leg.
Every nearby police unit rushed to the scene after an anonymous caller reported an ongoing shooting that had injured the two boys. The shooter had already fled in his pickup truck, and the only evidence officers were left with were bullet holes in the church wall, a red bag lying on the road, and several tire marks.
Here, hang on. Let's pull this up. Where's the VIN?
Oh man, I don't even fucking know, fool. I just feel shit, man. Is that a shit, man? Did he blow my balls or something?
I can't find it, man.
There's an entry wound right there.
Do we have any suspect vehicles?
Really bad?
Oh no, it's right here in the penis.
Negative, I don't believe anybody saw anything.
Please don't fucking make me lose my balls, man.
So you guys were just driving by?
We lived on the block. We were leaving our home and we're about to get in the truck to go to work early, and we heard like 6 or 7 shots, and then we came this way, and if the kid, if he didn't stick his hand out, I wouldn't have seen him.
So what do you mean stick his hand out?
He stuck his hand out like this.
Like, okay, waving you down?
Yeah, and then we stopped right there and backed up, and then he started calling.
Alright, man, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to pull your shorts down to help
Alright,
you.
go ahead, man.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
When you ready?
Do it,
Yeah.
just do it.
Okay.
Copy, code 6116.
Do you see an exit?
Is that hella bad, homie? You gotta fucking tell me, man.
Negative.
Let's roll them on the side, see if there's a exit wound.
There is right here.
Okay.
On this left, right.
Okay, and then you guys called?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a cigarette, there's this bag. Hey, we have a shooting. We have one down, possibly DOA right now, working on him. No one shot in the groin. It sounded like the echoing, it could have been coming from back that way.
Okay.
So
It looks like, yeah, the footprints come this way through the stuff, at least my impression of where we're at. Yeah,
I think he's done.
yeah. Do you have a pulse? Hey, let's try at least compressions.
1, 2, 3.
121 Stratford Park. City had a weapons offense. South Gibby Road, West Lee Street. They're requesting extra units.
The two boys were identified as 16-year-old Gavin and 18-year-old Daniel. Gavin had passed away before the officers arrived, while Daniel was taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition. The incident was captured on a surveillance camera at a nearby house. The police nearly lost the footage because the homeowner's son, a friend of the suspect who was also present at the crime scene, tried to sabotage the DVR.
So it sounds like 2 pickups pulled up, a white one and a blue one.
Okay.
They were right in here. So he says there's no one else inside, but they got good camera. Can you start working on getting the video footage from him?
They're not involved?
No, well, we don't know.
Did you see what happened?
I don't know. I was taking a shower because, I just got a haircut.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just heard that shit. I was like, what the fuck? I seen these 2 little guys running that way.
Okay. What'd you hear or see? Or
Oh, I just heard the gunshots.
how many?
I don't know, man.
You're not sure how many?
No.
Okay. Did you see anyone over here in your yard or
Nah.
anything like that?
Nah.
As far as your cameras, do they work?
No, they don't. We just set them up. Wires got messed up from the wind and shit. My brother moved out, so he took the system with him. I don't know.
So there's no system in there?
No, like,
Okay.
it's just wire ran to his room.
Yeah. Do you mind if we just check to verify that?
Officer Welsh.
Hold on. We'll go in there. Okay, because we don't know. We just had big old shit. What's your first name?
Luis.
Luis? Okay, that's right.
So why don't you wait right over here?
Where's your brother's room where the system was at before?
Straight to the right.
Okay.
Moses Lake Police Department, if you're in the home, get out now. Who else is in the house? Why don't you guys come on? Come on.
Who else is in there?
Who else? Me dijiste que nadie más andaba adentro.
Y nomás me dijiste a mí que nomás era tu hijo.
No, pero de esto no. Moses Lake Police, come out now.
Alright.
I'll go back there with you because,
We probably won't open that door till a little bit.
I apologize. What was your name, sir? Luis. Luis. I'm Adam. Nice to meet you. I'm a detective with the police department. You said that nobody else is in here with you.
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Did you hear anything out here?
No, I was in the shower, man.
You were in the shower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shower, just got back from my haircut.
Okay. Where's the camera system you said?
It was in the room.
Which room?
No, right.
To the right. This one right here?
No, behind.
Left.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and is it easy to find?
No. Well, it's gone.
So there's no system left here?
There's just wires.
Just wires?
From what I know, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they've been bringing shit back, so.
Okay.
You know.
How's it going, man? Good. Hey, I'm Detective Monroe with the Mosaic Police Department. Just to let you know, I have a body camera on, and our interactions record both audio and visually. You live here? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. All right. You just got to work? Okay, we just had a shooting here nearby. So I understand that you have a recorded video surveillance here? It doesn't, your video surveillance doesn't work? No? Why not, man? We need to know. Okay.
Did you see a DVR in there?
Yeah.
There is one?
Yeah. Supposedly brother moved out and took it with him. The cameras don't work.
Okay.
Dad was saying they do work earlier.
Okay. Do you want to take him to the station and you and Adam start interviewing him?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be critical. I'll start processing the scene. We've got at least 8 cases here.
Okay.
And that's what witnesses are, 7 to 8. Okay.
Lewis's father had just returned home from work, so he hadn't witnessed the incident at all. However, the officers sensed that Lewis and the others were acting suspiciously, so they decided to interview each person separately to verify the truth.
No, okay, that's his girlfriend, not Louise's.
No.
Okay.
So she was also here.
Okay.
So he says that apparently his son Luis said that he was taking a shower when this happened. So the female should be able to verify whether he was showering or not.
You want to go talk to her?
Before the shooting, you heard the gunshots. Before that, what was Luis doing?
I don't know. Probably in his room.
Okay.
Like I said, I was just in my room.
Which one's your room?
Who is your nephew?
Gavin.
Okay. Okay. This is what I will do. Do you live around here?
I do. I live right over here on Marina, and I hadn't seen him for a while, and then he came over last night, knocked on the door, and then said, can I get a place to stay? And I said, sure, you can stay overnight, Gavin. And then he left, I don't know, around 11 or so, and he said he was going to be in the neighborhood.
Can you hear people when they're in the bathroom? Like if they're showering?
Yeah.
And you're in your room, can you hear them?
Yeah, the TV is off.
Okay. So is it safe to say that Luis wasn't showering?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the DVR normally in your room?
Little table.
Okay. Did you see Luis go in there? Because it's in the corner now, like on the ground. Is there a reason why it would be down there?
Once we find out more information, and you need to be notified or anything.
Yeah, because he hasn't been answering any of my calls, and usually he does.
He's pretty good about it.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, his phone's not even ringing, so that's why we're concerned. So.
Okay. So did they come to your house looking for a confrontation?
They were just walking by, man.
Okay.
Literally, I had nothing to do with it. Came out, boom. That's what I see.
What was with the red bag?
I seen the red bag on the floor on the ground. That's all I seen.
Okay. When we review the recorded video surveillance, it's not going to show you out here whatsoever engaging with these people.
It'll show whatever.
Okay. That's it. You shower and that was it.
Yeah, that's my statement, man. I don't want to say anything else. You're just trying to finesse me.
No, I'm not, man. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you are.
What do you mean? No, I'm saying is you're in the shower for 20 minutes, and then what happened then? Did you hear gunshots? Did you?
Yeah, I told you at my house. I heard gunshots. I look at the window. Red bag right there.
Okay.
All right. You guys told to my house, questioned me like, what the f***, you know?
I was just gauge a general conversation with you. That's all.
Now you guys, every single one of you asked me the same question, like, damn, you know, I feel weird like that. Okay. You know, I'm not used to being around you motherfuckers.
Okay.
You know?
My nephew.
We don't have any names. I don't know.
I didn't see. I gotta see. It's my nephew. I know.
Ambulance already take him to the hospital, or?
I can't give you any information.
That's my cousin. Come on,
I'm not going to give you somebody else's information, okay?
But
I got to understand that.
I don't. Him?
There's nothing to identify right now. We just got to wait, okay? Right now, the scene is being processed. We can't let anybody in, okay? Crystal, huh?
Yeah.
I couldn't recognize you in the mask.
Oh, it's my nephew. I know it is. I've already been told.
Who told you?
It's all over Facebook.
Okay. Who can we contact then to talk to them?
I've been trying to call my brother.
Okay. And here's the deal. I haven't reviewed video surveillance. The guys are doing that right now. Don't think that I'm pressuring you or I'm putting words in your mouth, because if you weren't there, dude, you weren't there. But if you were there and these guys came to target you, super important that I know that now versus just seeing this video. And that's what I'm getting at. I do know that these youngsters have been doing drive-bys on just random homes of Southside guys, affiliates, anything like that. I do know that. And that's what I'm telling you is if you're outside your house and they came to your house and targeted you, super important that I know that versus just seeing this video that shows just the shooting.
That's what I would.
My nephew doesn't have no ID or nothing on him.
That's what I have your information, okay? If the detective needs to call you, he'll give you a call.
He's.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Okay.
Lewis was hell-bent on hiding the fact that he knew who the killer was. But soon, officers found the recording of the shooting that clearly showed what had actually happened. It appeared that there was an exchange of heated words between the two groups before the shooting began, but the footage had no audio. However, Daniel later gave an interview to the police, clarifying what was actually said, which we'll get to shortly. Meanwhile, Lewis remained uncooperative and told officers he was afraid that speaking up would lead to consequences.
Your dad told me the house has been shot up before. Yeah, so I thought it was a fist fight, so I started walking that way and boom.
You said you saw the white guy reaching into the red bag?
Yeah. You know that one of the guys died, right? No.
Yeah.
So the charges are serious. It's not just, discharging a weapon. It's...
Yeah, it's not just people shooting at each other. Oh shit, all fuckery popped off at them.
What was your name?
I'm Patrick Hayes. I'm Gavin Hayes' father.
Oh, Patrick. Okay, I was given the heads up that you were coming. So right now it's still an ongoing investigation. You've talked to...
McCain.
Sergeant McCain. And I don't know what he's told you.
He just said there was one deceased. He was told it was gone.
Okay. Again, I can't confirm anything.
Okay.
Okay. But you've talked to somebody who I'm guessing who's reliable to you. We do have a coroner out here. He will want to talk to you afterwards. So this is what
It's not anything that's kind of surprising to us.
Right.
So
I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's really shitty.
It's really
So, I mean,
but like I said, let's if we can just hang tight here, Mr. Hayes. Okay, and I wish I can comfort you, the best I can, but you have support here.
To your face if he was here, and I knew he fucking was. I knew he was. And you fucking lied, you piece of shit. Look at all fucking you. All of you. Not looking for shit. Just standing there like a bunch of fucking retards. And you lied to my face!
Go.
You lied to my face!
Yes, he was here!
You lied to my face! You piece of shit!
Get...
Stop, David! Not enough, David, stop! Nothing we can do!
I just want to see him.
I know you do. But I know you do, but this isn't how you want to see him, okay? Okay. I'm not telling you that to be mean, okay? I'm telling you that because it's true, okay?
You told me part of it.
Yeah, part of it. You guys got a video which shows every little thing.
So why'd you fuck with the video system?
So what happened, man? I was there. Same shit. I'm here for no reason.
There's only one truth.
Yeah, I told you what happened.
One truth, right? That includes everything.
What you want is full fucking details, names,
yes,
cars, and this and that.
Yes.
I'm not gonna give that for you. You can see it in the video. Who'd that truck belong to? That was to your buddy.
So you're scared of retaliation if you give names?
Both, bro. Why do you think I just stay neutral?
You don't know a single thing that's going on.
Yeah, I do.
You don't.
I know more than you. You
okay.
fucking piece of
shit. Stop. Don't get angry. You didn't do it.
Yeah, well, you didn't tell me the truth. I was right there in front of your face, and you lied to me about my own blood. My own blood.
That's how it goes sometimes.
No.
You can't. You don't know you don't know it all. So.
You know her.
I know you too. I know
my
you too.
Family. You piece of shit.
Okay.
Or his rapper name.
That's what he posted. That's my cousin right there. He posted that today. Before the cops and anything ever knew anything about it. Okay? And then look at what he puts right there. He's talking about my cousin.
And that's
people told me,
Jonathan? That's the peso guy? Okay.
Yeah. And some other people told me that he posted some other things too.
I know you're upset and I know you're going at everyone here, but a lot of these guys are serving one role and one role only, okay? While the investigators do their job.
Yeah, but you don't need 16 of you here to do one thing. Come on now. That's
well,
common sense.
Well, here's the thing, man. If you're upset and we have 5 people coming that are upset, then we do need 16 people.
No, you don't.
Okay.
It didn't take officers long to track down the shooter using the license plate. He was identified as 26-year-old Daniel Serrano. Once it was confirmed that he was at his residence, officers surrounded the house, leaving him no chance to escape.
Got 1, 2. I got 40.
Daniel Serrano Sosa, you're under arrest. Come outside.
Hey, if he comes out, you're lethal, less lethal. Serrano, come to us. Come to us.
There's no escape out here.
Yep.
Daniel Serrano Sosa, you're under arrest. This is the police department.
One window, one to the room. Receive.
Come out. Come on out.
It's the old guy. Hey, try Spanish. Let us do Spanish. Omar, go ahead, Spanish.
Señor, salga con sus manos arriba. Es la policía. Por favor, salga con sus manos arriba. He shut the door.
Okay. You want to bang out? Stand by front FTD.
In front of his window with the
bang out. Ready?
Seahawks window.
Bang out.
Good. You hit the fucking wall.
Daniel Serrano Sosa, come outside. We're not going away.
Hands. Daniel, you need to come out to me. Keep your hands up. Stop there. Turn around. Put your hands on top of your head. Interlace your fingers. Walk back to the sound of my voice. Keep walking. Keep moving. You're fine. Keep moving.
This way over here, man. I got you. Transition out.
Walk.
Take the door.
Keep walking.
Okay. Get your knees. Drop your knees.
You have the right to remain silent and right to an attorney.
Okay.
134,
Okay, just sit your bottom right in there, okay? Just hang tight for a second, okay?
Well, right now, you have an arrest warrant for murder 1 and assault 1. So that's what you're under arrest for, okay?
We just did, man. We just want to get your side of the story and what transpired. Appreciate you being decent and honest with us, okay?
Yep.
And thanks for coming out, first off.
Yeah, honestly,
we're not here to scare your grandpa.
I literally just got out of the shower.
But you understand why we're here, right? Yeah. You understand why we have...
Yeah.
Okay. You get that? Yeah. Okay.
And we'd like to transition your family back into the house as quick as possible. But we have some investigatory stuff we got to do, right? So some things we're looking for, right, is your jersey, right? Obviously your gun. That's all gone? What'd you do with it?
The gun is stashed somewhere.
Okay.
It's in my name.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is get your side of what happened, okay? I know there's 2 sides to every story.
Yeah.
Right now, I only have one side of that story. Okay. So it's up to you, man. I'd like to sit down and talk with you and get your side of the story.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
My mom's at work.
Is she? Okay.
She gets off at 7.
Where's she work at?
She don't even know what's going on either. She doesn't know nothing either.
Who does know what's going on?
Nobody.
Okay.
No one at home knows.
Okay. Where'd you go after everything went down?
I left town.
Okay.
Didn't know what to do, so I just left.
Yeah.
Just didn't know what to do, so I just left.
Right. What'd you do with the jersey?
I threw that out the window.
Oh.
I just want to say right now, I didn't mean to shoot that kid. That just happened. It happened.
He did hide his face from her when she went by.
What do you mean?
Yeah, possibly white male.
Yeah. Reaching in for his backpack and that was it. I wasn't gonna let him shoot me. Just like you guys, if you see me reaching into my fucking waistband, you guys would have shot at me right away.
Hey, would you be willing to take us where you dumped your shit? If you're being honest, I mean, if you really dumped it, would you be willing to take us in an unmarked car? No. Okay. I'm just asking, man. That's all. So we're just gonna get a warrant for the residents. Yeah, it's easier and clearer that way. We'll take it down to the PD and get you out of here and go with Detective Leaderboard. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Officers questioned Serrano's mother about his pickup truck, as she was the registered owner. But she only knew that Serrano had left it at a friend's house after losing the keys and wasn't telling her anything else. The vehicle was found a few blocks away several months later. Although Serrano didn't say anything during his interview or reveal his motive for shooting Gavin, Daniel, who was also shot by him but survived, contacted the officers 6 months later and asked to be interviewed about the incident.
I'm just wondering why today did you decide to talk to us today?
I think this guy just needs to go away. Honestly, I'm just tired of just hearing shit. I just don't know. This nigga, at least, I just want this guy gone. Gavin will like come and visit a couple of times. Oh, when I was in Moses Lake? No, I heard that he was in juvenile.
So he just got out of juvenile?
Or he had to meet his probation officer. So I told him I'll walk him back to his house. And on our way back over there to where he was staying at, we walked through this dirt road in front of the house, and that's when that happened. Guy just started walking forward, told us what we were affiliated with. We just, what we do, we just said what we were part of. And,
which is?
I'd like to leave that off the picture if that's okay. And, yeah, and that's when he just shot right away. He shot me in the penis. And I don't know how many times he got my friend. I just heard, "What do you bang, fool?" We just said what we said, and then he just shot at us.
When he said, "What do you bang?" did you answer, or did Gavin answer, or did both of you answer?
We both.
But were you still in the road when you realized that you were?
Yeah, we were on the road, and then when I finally realized that I got shot, that's when I started screaming, and they started telling me bad words, saying he shot me, and that's when I seen him pull out the driveway, and that's when I thought he was gonna shoot again. So I went and grabbed my friend, and I tried to shield him, and he just left, I guess. And I walked him all the way to the corner where he collapsed.
The corner of the church?
Yeah, but that's when I guess something was like really wrong at that point, and he just pushed me, and I just fell and then just started calling out everybody once again.
You said you've never been by this house, never walked by this house before? Never drove by the house, never been there for any other reason?
No.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
What about previous run-ins with these folks that were involved in this?
Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, there isn't a single person in those videos. I don't know. I've never been around them. Like, yeah, they're like the opposite people. Like, it's gonna be obvious that I don't know these people.
The red bag lying on the road belonged to Gavin and contained a stolen pistol. Gavin also had affiliations with a local gang, which he had posted about on his social media accounts. Police further identified his gang ties through properties marked in red. This was significant to the ongoing case, as officers discovered that he had been in a fight just a few hours earlier and may have been planning a retaliation against rival gang members.
Was it your impression that it was with someone from an opposite gang?
Yeah.
So did he say something that made you think that it was with the other gang?
Nah, just like common knowledge. I know he didn't fight anybody else, but it's that first time from another gang.
Okay. And so would that other gang be the same gang that's associated with the people in this house?
Yeah. I stood there, waited, seen the guy get into the truck and started pulling out.
Okay.
And that's when I just started saying, man, I'm dead anyway, so I just ran to my friend.
Okay, and how many steps away do you think he was?
It was like, probably from here to right there.
So 3 or 4 steps?
Yeah, not far.
Okay, and so what'd you do then?
I try to hug him so that I can like try to hug him or like kick every single guy, I guess, but
okay.
I guess he just ended up leaving, and I just said, come on, Gavin, let's go. And I took him to the corner.
So you guys walked to the corner of the church. Okay. So walked fastly, ran?
Oh, walked fastly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, not just walk, but...
And are you having trouble walking?
Yeah. For sure, you know,
are you dragging him, or was he able to walk under his own power?
Like, he was limping a lot, like he was...
Okay. And so, from the time those shots rang out and you started walking, from that time until you got to the corner of the church, does either one of you say anything?
Like, the last thing he told me was that just to keep it up, G, and that's about it.
Keep it up, G?
Yeah.
What is G, a nickname for you?
It's just a way to comment.
Okay, sorry, I don't know the lingo, so.
He just pushed me away, and I just fell, and I just started I just said, fuck, and I was like, you okay, bro? And I'm like, and he was yelling out for help.
So you fell, is he still standing?
No, he fell too.
So he falls too.
That's the reason why he ended up pushing me. He didn't purposely push me. He accidentally pushed me.
He pushes you as he goes down.
Yeah.
So you have a little problem with urinating. And then what on the erection? Are you able to get an erection?
Yeah.
And how about ejaculation?
Yeah.
Okay. So sexually you're working.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has anyone told you what to say to us, to the police, to the investigators, to anyone?
No.
Has anyone made you any threats or promises?
No, this is my own free voice. Just speaking on my mind.
Serrano pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced to 15 years in prison for second-degree murder and 10 years for first-degree assault with a firearm. The area remains plagued by gang violence, the most recent case being the death of a 14-year-old in a drive-by shooting in March of this year. Both suspects and victims are often teenagers with their whole lives ahead of them. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.